Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates. I'm going to start this video off with some alarming news coming from IGN regarding the production of Star Wars Battlefront. As you all know, Battlefield 4 has had some issues since its launch with crashes and so on, and a few days ago DICE announced that they're putting all future projects, which includes Battlefront, on hold temporarily until they fix the issues with Battlefield 4. I'm not entirely sure about how much this will actually affect Battlefront, but if it is as they say, that all DICE staff is now concentrated on working on Battlefield 4 and fixing all the issues, it is possible that Battlefront will have a slight delay. But to be completely honest, I don't think this will affect the game a whole lot. I've been playing Battlefield 4 since 1 week after the release on my PC, and I've had like 3 crashes so far, so it really isn't too bad. Let's just hope that they will get it over with and continue production of Battlefront, because I think we're all dying for some actual information and pictures about Battlefront. The next thing I want to talk about is a pretty interesting article on theguardian.com. This article is basically a pretty long interview with Patrick Söderlund, Vice President of EA, where they talk about everything EA related. And one small part of the interview is dedicated to Star Wars Battlefront, which is what I'm going to talk about. Patrick gets asked about how they are tackling this challenge, since Star Wars has quite a lot of keen admirers and the last thing you want is to piss them off. He then replies saying that they are very humble, and at the start they were pretty much like, oh shit, how do we do this? We need to treat the game with respect and then put our own personal flavor on it. I think we are there now. The team knows exactly what it's doing, and I can tell you, some of the things you'll see, they are mind-blowing. I think this sounds pretty awesome. Mind-blowing is the words I was waiting to hear from the developers. Let's just hope that they keep up with the expectations now. He then talks about how the work with Disney and Lucasfilms was a bit scary at the start, because DICE has never worked with a licensor before. They have always developed their own IPs, but that they are now over the whole getting to know each other part and are now far into production. Which is good to hear, because we haven't really heard anything about how far into production they are, but this at least confirms that they are into the real production now and not just in the early stages of designing the game, which is good to hear. Something else he said was that this is really a DICE game, because Disney pretty much said, oh cool, do what you think, stay in touch. Which is really good to hear, because out of all the companies involved in this game, I think DICE is the one I trust the most, and I don't think they will disappoint us. Anyways guys, that was all for this short news video today. I would just like to mention that the forum launch went great, and a lot of you guys signed up, more than I expected to be honest, and there's already a lot of interesting discussions on the forum, as well as some great introductions. So make sure to sign up if you haven't already. Besides from that, thank you for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.